I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put...
Cześć, witaj ponownie. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to check in this video that says Poland military rise is terrifying its neighbors. Alright guys, let's dive into today's topic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give the video a huge and massive thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not, share with comments, and let's check this video out.
Superpower in Europe wasn't France, wasn't the UK, and wasn't even Germany, but a country once invaded from both sides in World War II. What if the nation best prepared to fight and win the next European war is one most people still associate with Cold War battlegrounds, not cutting-edge tanks and missile defense? Poland's army is becoming a powerhouse in Europe, and almost no one is ready for it. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet or newly signed defense contracts. It's about a mindset, a country that has learned, often the hard way, that peace in Europe isn't a guarantee. This Central European state, scarred by history but shaped by resilience, is quietly rewriting the rules of modern deterrence. With war raging in Ukraine and Eastern Europe once again the focus of global strategy, this country has decided it won't wait for others to come to the rescue. It's rearming, it's reorganizing, and it's doing it with a clear purpose: to be the strongest military force in Europe. And here's the kicker: it might already be getting there. Let's start with the firepower. Poland is undergoing one of the most aggressive military expansions in NATO. And no, that's not an exaggeration. In the last few years, Poland has committed to acquiring over 1,000 K2 Black Panther tanks from South Korea, hundreds of HIMARS and K9 howitzers, and 32 F-35A stealth fighters from the United States. That's not a modernization plan, that's a military transformation on warp speed. The country is also investing in Abrams tanks. Yep, the same M1A2 SEPV3 models used by the US Army. It's a mix of heavy armor that combines speed, survivability, and battlefield dominance. But wait, it doesn't stop there. Poland is building up a comprehensive missile defense system, anchored by the Patriot air defense batteries, in conjunction with its own Naru short-range air defense network. Together, these systems are designed to detect, intercept, and obliterate everything from cruise missiles to drones. And speaking of drones, Poland has jumped headfirst into that arena too. It's purchasing Bayraktar TB2s from Turkey, developing its own loitering munitions, and integrating UAVs into its frontline doctrine, not just as surveillance tools, but as offensive assets. This is no longer a legacy Cold War force. This is a hybrid, 21st century military, one capable of fighting the wars of tomorrow, today. Now let's talk about posture. Poland isn't just buying hardware, it's taking a leadership role in European defense. It was one of the first countries to send tanks and artillery to Ukraine after the Russian invasion. Not just words, action, not just promises, deliveries. It's also hosting a significant number of US troops and forward-deployed NATO forces. In fact, the US Army V Corps has a permanent presence in Poland, marking a massive shift in NATO's eastern focus. Polish forces regularly participate in joint drills with the US, UK, and Baltic states. Its troops are active in NATO response forces and have served in operations from Afghanistan to Iraq. It's not just a defender of its own borders, it's a committed international partner, and it's pushing the EU to treat defense as seriously as energy and trade. When it comes to European security policy, Poland is no longer on the sidelines. It's taking the mic. But even military titans in the making have their blind spots. For one, sustainability. Ordering thousands of tanks and fighter jets is one thing. Maintaining, fueling, and deploying them efficiently is another. Poland's logistical infrastructure is still playing catch-up with its ambitions. Its air force is still in transition, with older Soviet-era aircraft like the MiG-29 and Su-22 being phased out. Until the F-35s arrive in significant numbers, air superiority remains a mixed bag. There's also the matter of manpower. Poland has committed to expanding its armed forces to
and he's totally right. He said, one thing that I see in life is that when something happens to you once, you will not allow that to happen to you the second time, okay? So for Poland to be this so conscious about safeguarding their own country and also helping other country is really to tell you that the government is good. Okay, so this is quite interesting to watch. Okay, about the jets, the troops, the tanks. Like, are you for it? Like 1,000 and something tanks. Like, are you for it? This one is just you don't have any chance to enter here unannounced. That is how I see this kind of video. All right, guys, let's keep on watching. I can't wait to see what more Poland have in stock for their military. So let's keep on watching, guys.
100,000 personnel, including the territorial defense forces, but recruitment and training that many troops, especially in a peacetime economy, is a massive undertaking. And then there's the budgetary elephant in the room. Poland is currently spending more than 4% of its GDP on defense, among the highest in NATO. That's commendable, but it's also expensive. Sustaining that level of spending long-term will test political resolve, especially if economic headwinds increase. Now here's the real question. Is Poland's military comeback just impressive, or is it a strategic game changer? The answer? Yes, absolutely. Poland sits in a location that's hard to overstate, the geographic bridge between Western Europe and the eastern flank. It borders Belarus, Ukraine, and the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad. In other words, if war comes to Europe again, Poland won't just be involved, it'll be central. But unlike in the past, Poland is not waiting to be rescued, it's preparing to be the rescuer. That shift in mindset, combined with hard military power, changes the entire NATO dynamic. Suddenly, Poland isn't just a defensive buffer, it's a forward operating force capable of rapid deployment, deterrence, and even counter-offensives. Politically, this matters too. Poland is using its military growth to gain leverage within the EU and NATO, arguing for more Eastern-focused security planning, increased deterrence spending, and tougher stances on authoritarian regimes. What makes Poland's military revival even more remarkable is the strategic culture shift driving it. This isn't about pride or nationalism, it's about realism. It recognizes that modern war isn't about trench lines, it's about speed, coordination, and layered defense. Poland is also betting heavily on interoperability. All of its new systems, from F-35s to HIMARS, are NATO standard. That means in a crisis, it can plug directly into US and European command structures. No delays, no incompatibility. And it's thinking about the future battlefield, not just today's. So where does all this lead? In short, Poland is on track to become Europe's most capable land army. That's not a prediction, it's nearly a reality. With its new gear arriving, troops expanding, and alliances deepening. Poland is emerging as a frontline guardian for the entire continent. Expect more joint exercises, increased troop readiness, and further integration with NATO's command. Also expect Poland to play a bigger role in EU defense policy and arms development, possibly leading a consortium of Eastern European countries pushing for stronger collective deterrence. Longer term, Poland may help redefine what European defense looks like. Decentralized, mobile, tech-driven, and ready to move at a moment's notice. It won't be flashy, it won't make headlines every day, but when the next crisis hits Europe's doorstep, it might be a Polish division rolling in first, fully armed, fully ready, and not looking for backup. But Poland's ambitions don't end at national defense. Behind closed doors, there are discussions about turning the country into a regional hub for defense manufacturing, with a strong industrial base and recent contracts signed with South Korean and American firms. Poland could soon become a supplier, not just a buyer, of advanced military tech in Europe. That means more jobs, more innovation, and more leverage on the geopolitical chessboard. And while Warsaw is investing in machines, it's also investing in mines. Military academies are expanding, and officer training programs now focus on NATO doctrine, joint operations, and hybrid warfare. The irony? Just decades ago, Poland was under foreign occupation, ruled by outside powers, and seen as a geopolitical victim. Today, it's flipping that script, becoming one of the continent's most proactive defenders, not with nostalgia, but with steel, strategy, and serious firepower. So yes, Poland's army is becoming a powerhouse in Europe, not with aircraft carriers or nuclear weapons, but with something just as powerful: purpose, planning, and preparedness. It's not just rearming, It's
strategy,
redefining what a modern European military can be: leaner, faster, sharper, and dead serious about defending what matters. It may not rule the waves, but on land,
Nice
when
point.
Poland moves, the rest of Europe pays attention, and when it speaks, allies and adversaries listen, especially when HIMARS launchers and Abrams tanks are doing most of the talking.
This video, it's really and quite shaky as well. All right, it gives me a different perspective about Poland military. All right, that they're not backing down, okay, and they're not waiting for anybody. So they say time waits for no one, okay. If you are slacking, slack your own side. So they are really prepared, really prepared for anything that's gonna happen, which we don't pray for anything to happen as well. So this is quite interesting to watch. I hope you enjoyed the video. The planning, the strategy, the strategy of the military is really awesome, okay, like really awesome. This is like, I am ready for whatever you got, okay. And the fact that it's not only them, that's like, it's not only Poland's not only defending themselves, they also help other nations, which is really amazing, okay, like other European nation as well. And they're also doing this exchange military training with the USA, with the UK and other countries. That's really good, okay. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Let me know in the comment section. Please give the video a huge massive thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not, share with comment, and I'll see you on my birthdays in my next Poland reaction or in my next video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Jackie, I'll see you later. Bye guys.